It has been a single week since the last time we had a show in it.
It's
Last Monday. A lot has happened this week too, and we wanted to bring you back with a little something special, something from the heart, something from the mean streets of Sharpsville.
Yeah.
Kdot. And we have another guest.
So it's 222.
Yup. From where?
I'm from Meadville. I mean, I'm fresh out of Atlanta, but I'm from Meadville.
You fresh out of Atlanta?
Oh shit.
You watch the TV show Atlanta?
I actually,
It's pretty good, bro.
I mean, it was good. I didn't even get to finish it because it was like one of those things like me and my old main thing we watched, and that didn't work out, so I didn't get to watch the rest of that. So
Is it finished?
I
It's
think
not a finished project.
It's not a
still on
finished
TV,
project.
right?
No, there's I think they're gonna build on that.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Did you ever watch that show Atlanta?
Atlanta with Donald Glover?
Yep.
Yeah, shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's
That's
hilarious
funny.
and it's deep. Like it's
And it
means a
real
lot.
Shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
About inspiring artists like that. That's great. I didn't know you're from Meadville. My brother actually plays at Allegheny College. Yeah, I just got to watch their homecoming game.
Who's that?
Marcus.
Is that Davenport? Yeah, I figured it was.
Number 99, shout out. He had a great game. It was homecoming weekend. It was a great time.
You know me, B. Howe. You know him.
Yours truly.
Yep.
So, first, we want to say that the Getting Intimate podcast is brought to you by First Victory Films. You can go to www.firstvictoryfilms.com for all your First Victory Film apparel. Shirts, t-shirts, hat, and it is owned by yours truly, Ethan Merritt.
Man, let's recap. There's been a lot going on this week.
I was absent. I wasn't on the show last week. It was a great show. I haven't watched it yet.
You know what? This is the first time I ever heard anybody being on my podcast as a co-host of a podcast didn't watch the podcast.
Man,
What's up with you?
I'm gonna watch it. I've been faithful up until now, but here we are.
You just coming into a little problem or
I'm
something?
getting back in there. I'm rolling back into it. But first, man, let's introduce our first guest, Kdot.
Yo.
From Sharpsville.
Yeah.
These two guys are aspiring rappers. I've heard some of your music. 222.
Yeah.
That's who he's gonna go by. I saw you perform at the talent show down at the Hart Chapel in Clary, man. He rocked that
Is
shit,
that John Tough?
bro. The best performance of the night.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. There was some honeys with some oh my god, their voices were amazing. So I wouldn't take that title, but I appreciate that.
No, if that's you. If I'm in your shoes, I'm going, that's me. That's me. I'm the up and comer. I'm the best.
And you got the 2 Chainz and
The fresh
okay.
cut? You see that?
I'm telling you, man.
I know you didn't get it at George's.
No, don't. He
They
didn't
fucked
get
the
that
shit
at
up over
George's.
there.
But Ryan is my brother.
I love Ryan. Yeah.
So let's start with.
How'd you get the name 222? What'd you come up with?
Alright.
He's laughing, so something has to something with it.
I think immaturity kind of pulls you into relationships that you really should not have been in the first place. And I was with, I'm not gonna name spread or nothing, it's all good, it's all love. But
fuck it, dude.
yeah, but there was this girl that she didn't treat me all the way right all the time, she didn't appreciate me all. She made fun of me for having this dream of becoming an MC, and
She's not the one, bro.
she's not
Straight
very
up.
supportive at all. And she ditched me one night at prom, and it was awful. I
Sounds like a
walked
movie.
away home. It sucked. And then I laid over. I was there, laid on her couch. We got done arguing. I rolled over, and the cable box says 222. And at that time, I started writing a song to her that she had never heard ever, and no one's ever heard, but it's gonna be on the new tape. So I held this in for a while, and I realized at 222, I was kind of just done with the bullshit. I was okay, it's because I always held back those emotions. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm sure I've done dirtbag dude because dudes make mistakes. I'm sorry, it's not gonna change. But I've done that too. But there were some sour things that she did to me that we never addressed, and I would admit things and she wouldn't. And so I would go back and think about that and say, I'm not going to write about this. This is not a big deal. But then when I looked at the cable box, I was like, it's time to actually dig into what's going on here.
That's actually dope. That's like clever.
That's the coolest
It's
shit
like
ever. That's another reason behind. Well, everything happens for a reason, you know. If she didn't treat you bad like that, because she's selfish and she don't see what everybody else sees in you, that she's not the one, and you wouldn't be there. And I mean, I know prom's important back then. You probably thought that was the worst day of your life.
Oh, yeah.
But now that you look at it back and you saw that and everything happened, and then you started writing, you start finding, you know, who your true self is. I think that whole experience right there is way more worth it than just going to prom, going to an after party, doing your thing, and then wake up the next morning and nothing that ever happened. Don't you agree?
Yeah, good thing that you didn't get her pregnant, one. Okay, we all heard the myth you can't get pregnant on prom night. That's not true. It's simply not true.
Got a woman
It's
pregnant on
not,
prom night.
it's not ethical either. It's insane.
That's not. It's not the white girl on your Instagram, is it?
No.
Oh shit! Did I just put you out there?
No. That's a lovely lady. That's just one of my female friends. I have a lot of female friends. All right, but
We can edit that if we
Yes.
have to, Will.
Yeah.
I'm fucking this game up. But
you put me out there.
So what's up, Kdot, man? Tell us about yourself.
What up?
I don't know if you could top that, but let's hear it, brother.
Well, I got my name because I played high school football as a wide receiver, and like every time the quarterback, my friend Luke, would throw me the ball, he'd be like, "Kdot," and like just scream it. And it just picked up from
It's
that.
just stuck.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into music?
Well, it was actually, I started like maybe a month ago, and he actually he inspired me. I was like, wow, this is like something I could do. Like, and I was always around him. He's always making music. I was like, yeah, I want to try this.
That's one of the coolest things that anybody born from the start of the birth can do.
Yeah.
Not everybody can play for the Cavs. Not everybody can play for the Dodgers. But everybody can sing. Everybody has a voice. I mean, bless the God for people who don't. But most people have a singing voice of some type, and you know, with things with SoundCloud, like, it just gives you that extra momentum to get it out there and get it out to the people. I think that's cool. I can't sing. You can hear I don't know why I have a podcast. My voice is raspy. I sound crazy. I'm sick too. That's probably another reason why. But for those who have talent, anything will set you through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like everybody, I know everybody at some point went through that phase where like, yeah, bro, give me a sheet of paper. Let me spit this real quick.
All the stage is ready.
But for guys like you two to actually like take wind and like go for it,
Yeah.
you know.
In sixth grade, I got suspended in my elementary school because I wrote "Smack That" by Akon lyrics on the paper, and that dog got confiscated. I got 2 days, bro.
2 days for that?
Explicit version.
That's
It was
2
a
days for
tough school.
poetry. That's
2
what you're
days.
paying your taxes for. 2 days for poetry. That's what you got.
No, at a time of the sixth grade, I shouldn't be doing all that.
This
Yeah,
is it. Yeah,
probably-
you're 12 years old though.
Give me
That's
detention,
Bro,
suspend me.
at 12 years old,
Suspended? No.
at 12 years
Poetry?
I
Yeah,
don't,
okay.
I don't even know about the tension. Like, what?
They just gotta hand it back and just
Yeah.
She could have just thrown it away. She just like you didn't like assault someone. Like you.
Oh, she was mean, so that's probably has something to do with it. She was bitter because she didn't have talent like I do.
old.
You know what I mean? But you were going off of something.
Oh, what was I saying, bro? I got a single out right now.
You.
You do.
Really?
It is currently on my archives on the
Yeah, you
IT
do.
Paint app.
Oh, I heard the one from last year.
Bro, didn't I make a little bar from last year?
It was tough.
This was some tough shit. It wasn't. It was tough. Kdot.
Let's hear it.
I don't really, bro. If I could take it off the dome, I would. But, bro, I'm telling you, you guys might be a little reluctant. We're gonna get a generic beat up, and we're gonna spit something for people.
We can do that at the end.
We will. Bro, how can our viewers find you on Instagram, Snapchat, the both?
My Instagram's RollyArt, ROLYART_23, and my Twitter's at Trailer06, TRAYLOR06.
Yeah, it's Two22. You can find myself on Instagram mainly. That's where I like kind of base everything. Down in the bio on Instagram, that's at @_.222. You go in there. The link in the description is all my music that you can listen to.
So what? When do you write best? You know, is it after a long night? Is it a lot of comedians wake up really early in the morning? You know what I mean? They write really early and then they go about their day. I couldn't do that.
Sure, I got
But-
a later-ish joke. I'm sorry.
But what's best for you? Like, what do you feel? Like, what's it? Like, when's the time right to write?
Mainly, I write when I'm bored. Like when I don't have anything to do at all, I'm just chilling.
You sit in your room.
Yeah.
Is that the bet?
Just like turn on a beat.
I've been at this for like 2 years now, so like that's like changed like 5 times over. Like before, I would just be like, okay, it's like 8 o'clock. It's time to like write, you know, because I always like lived by
a time.
Yeah, I set a time like in the day because like there was so much going on, but like I read this book. And I wanted to live by this thing called the 10,000 hour rule, and it's like once you reach that 10,000 hours, you've mastered your craft, or you've close to mastered your craft. And so I realized I don't have any time to waste. So anytime I think of something remotely like rhythmic or anything that could like go to a hook or anything, I pull up my phone and write it out. Or one time I was on a date with this girl, and something hit a glass. But it was in like a Mamba theme, and someone was like tapping along to something. And immediately after that, I looked at the fork and thought of an entire hook. And so I got a napkin, and I was like, "Do you have lipstick?" And I just wrote that on the napkin because there was nothing else I could do. I didn't have my phone on me, and so I just like put that in my pocket, and I like remember it for later. So like now, in this like second year where it's like I've already dropped 35 tracks, and I'm like into this next tape after that. Now that it's more to like an advanced like field, I wanted to be able to write whenever I think of something. So it's like spot on, like immediately. Like if I thought of something right now, I would pull it out.
You just carry a tape recorder on you?
I used to do that. Like that was like back when I was like 10 though. Like that was, then like that came obsolete, and I also don't know where that is. So there's like some tape out there of this 10-year-old just like spitting bars somewhere.
That might be some valuable shit one day, man. Yeah, man. But that's great. What's like your big project? What's your next big project?
Oh, it's a mixtape. I wanted to make it an album, but I decided to make it a mixtape. It's called it's my fourth mixtape, and it's gonna be called Something Big Drawn Far Away.
Okay, how'd you come up with that?
You know, I've always looked at other people's lives like throughout making music, or just like formulating how like a high school structure and like maybe like the structure of like not really knowing where you fit in shapes how you think of things and how you see other people versus how you see yourself. And like self-worth is something like a lot of people don't grow up with, and they think that they love themselves, but they really don't. And I could say that I was one of those people that it took me like being alone and being not thinking about something else and not thinking of other people as people that I need in my life to like gain self-worth. And so this whole album is like
he's got the deepest hell right now.
So, like you think of yourself as such a small place in someone else's world, but you're a huge place in your own world, but you're not there all the time because you're worried about these small little things. And so that's something big drawn far away. But it's a concept album. It's not like I'm just like talking about this one thing. It's about love, temptation, and self-worth, because to love yourself, you have to see the things that aren't really necessarily good or bad in yourself, but it's tempting to find out why these are the way they are.
Yeah, it takes it takes a lot of people to grow up and mature from personal experiences, from experience they see on the news and their family, but it's really hard. It's really rare to identify yourself early on and then go about yourself independently.
Right.
Because I'm a needy person. I like people around me all the time. I never if I have an off day, I'll go do something or drive far away and go do something. I can't ever just be on my own. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you know, for something to not happen, I don't know about you, but not happen tragically and not learn from something, and just kind of go about your daily life and just keep doing you. That doesn't come out around often. Don't you agree?
I agree 100%. And what it's called mental toughness.
Mm.
Okay, you gotta be able to be retrospective. You gotta be able to learn from any and every situation that you encounter in life. And what better way to express that through music? Yeah. You guys, I envy you.
I think it's the only thing you can express that to. Unless you write a book.
Unless you write a book.
Yeah.
And I've only read
you
write a book too?
I want to write a book too. I want to write a book.
God, how long is your dick, man? This guy's a fucking... Jeez. Alright, bro. Listen, this has been... You guys love music. I love music. Every one of us here, we're connoisseurs of music. Top 5 best rappers all time.
not even rappers. Top best musicians.
Musicians.
Top best artists. You like? You got
Artists. Number 1.
no. Go number 5.
All right, number 5.
Let's get
I have to say, you know who Lil Durk is?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
From Chicago.
Yeah, the Chirac General.
Yeah. Number 4, I'd probably have to say would be.
You want to give us your reasons why?
Lil Durk. My friend put me on him like back in middle school.
Isn't music so much better when your friend puts you on or something?
Yeah, because you...
Either you come across it yourself and you're like, oh, that's hot, or your friend puts you on. I mean, I don't know. You really don't listen to anything else, but number 4.
Number 4, I don't really, probably Drake. Yeah, his music, like, if
This
I'm
is
in
getting real
if I-
disrespectful, but we're going to let you
If
go.
I'm in my
What?
field,
Who you talking to, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
Drake's the king, bro.
Go ahead. This is why it's your top 5.
Yeah, you right. Go ahead, number 3.
all right, number 3, Wapo.
Wow.
Y'all don't like him?
Tiana.
Y'all don't like him?
Nah, I mean, I'm sure it's a pretty good song.
Yo, Wapo nice.
No, I like him, bro.
Wapo
He's
nice.
dope. He's dope.
Like, I'm just gonna feel disrespected. You put him on.
This is
Drake.
going to be a hell of a 2-in-1. Good.
Well, number 2, probably Kendrick. Can't.
Alright, I thought he was
I
gonna
got
say
his
no
name.
pump.
No, not
Little bump.
No, Kendrick's is definitely a 1, 2, or 3 for
Yeah.
anybody's list. Go ahead.
And number 1, probably say Chainz.
Okay.
I actually met him. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my girlfriend's favorite artist too.
I partied backstage with him because he's friends with my sister.
Damn.
Yeah.
You get that VIP backstage passes.
Yo.
I thought for sure you're going to say Young Thug because you got the Young Thug kind of...
Kind of like party from a distance, bro.
Yeah.
Not a stickers party, but alright, you go.
Alright, so I think from like number 5 on my list of artists, like it would be Frank Sinatra's down
That's
there.
cool with the
Like
vibe.
Frank Sinatra would be like number 5 for me.
Wow, dude, that is... I don't... If you don't respect music, that was a very respectable selection right there.
It's like I would listen to like his like I would honestly like as like I think like a 16-year-old I listened to Logic a lot and I listened to like how he would like portray this like young Sinatra kind of flow, and so I was like, okay, maybe I need to go a little deeper back than just like Logic and people like in my like time zone of like rap. And so I would go back on his podcast and I would try to relate myself to what he's trying to say. And so
He's
if I can
genius,
relate,
man.
he is. And people try to like give him this like Hollywoodistic like
No.
plastic like thing around him that he's like contradicting everything he says. But in Frank Sinatra's like any like pictures and acts he's been in, he projects like the vision of equality through whether it be religion or music. Like even if he's just in a movie, and I know that's how he actually feels, not that he's just acting. And he's also there's one I actually just put this in like I'm gonna spill this, but it's on a beat that's actually in the tape. It's like a sample of him talking about how he wants to be remembered, and he wants to be remembered as a person who had brought good musical taste and like a very iconic style to music.
Right. I
Yeah,
mean,
he-
you can't
he's
find...
like-
I mean, his music's still being played and listened to today.
I mean, he's
Exactly.
moved generations.
That's life.
And then he's got
And oh, I can't deny it. Number
Right.
4, man. Number 4.
number 4, the RZA for sure.
Enlighten us on what that is.
Like, I mean, if you don't know who that is, that's okay. I mean, like, you know, it's not, if someone ever like came up to me and was like, "Oh, you're a real Wu-Tang fan," like name like 36 songs. It's like I hate people like that, man. You can hear one Gucci Mane song and be a Gucci Mane fan. Like, music
Yeah.
is music. And I think after that, number 3 is definitely Logic, like for sure, because he was like my main inspiration at first, and then I realized like, we don't kind of relate because like my music is a little darker than his, and like it's not directly dark, but it's like supposed to be intended to be super real. And number 4, definitely G-Eazy. Definitely. Like, he's, like, number 1 inspiration. He's, like, killing it right now.
I'm
too.
so surprised
He is.
by the both of you.
Young
Yeah,
Gerald.
I did not see that was coming at all. That was 3, so you're at 2 right now.
No, that was...
Oh, you got a tie for 4?
Oh, no, 2.
Wait, so who's number So we're waiting for number 1 right now, right?
No, we got 2-1. You got
2-1.
Frank Sinatra,
RZA,
RZA,
Logic,
and
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
So it's 1 more.
We got 1. Yeah.
Okay, number
You better
1.
think hard about this one, bro.
Oh man, number 1.
We got people listening. We're ready for this number 1. This is all you. Who inspires you the most?
222's number 1 artist right now is sponsored by First Victory Films.
Yo, I would have to say, oh man, G-Eazy might tie for number 1. I mean,
there has to be number 1 spot.
Come on, man. Don't.
There has to be a
There's no-
there has to be a
there can't
5,
be a
4,
tie.
3, 2, and then just the number 1 at the top. You know what I mean?
At the top, I gotta say, it's Drizzy, it's Drake. Like, and then like you can't even deny that. I don't know why people are like, oh, he doesn't write anything, he's not going through anything. But I'm sorry, but like, if you don't want your own Drizzy manner, like when you're like living, what are you doing? Like,
I listen to Drake every day.
They
bro.
did say that The Weeknd wrote,
Oh, he wrote Crew Love.
basically wrote the
He
whole,
wrote Take Care. Yeah, he wrote Take Care.
basically wrote that album.
it was a
Easy. That's my
co-writing.
number 1, bro.
Like they say that he wrote it, but Drake gives him the credit because they co-wrote the thing. Like it's not like he didn't even know.
It's not like
and-
he handed him the sheet of the album.
Exactly.
So here you go, sing
Exactly.
this.
And we're not in those like rooms when they're like writing and stuff. We're not there when they're going through that and they're making music together. We're just the masses assuming something we know nothing about this one human being. And I feel as though people like stray away from the fact that yes, these big artists are something to like adore, but like they're still human beings. Like they go through the same things we do every single day. Just because they drive a Rari doesn't mean they don't like sit on the end of their bed and like think about, oh my God, am I gonna be alive tomorrow? Like they're regular people.
That's a very good way of looking at that. But if I had millions of dollars, I could take a lot of shit. Believe that.
What do you mean?
As far like criticisms, being ostracized, talking that y'all don't give a fuck. You tell me I ghostwrite, I don't give a fuck.
I'm sure that's exactly what he's like too. He's like, yeah.
I'm sure he's pretty cool. I'm sure he's pretty douchey.
It's the
But
same thing with Logic. I saw him live, and he had problems on stage, and the fans, some of the fans were getting mad, and I'm like, he's having like anxiety issues
Yeah.
because he's just a person, he's stressed
Yeah.
out, and he's tired from his tour, so
Yeah.
it just happens.
I want to hear Will Staub. So let me jump.
Staub has a little Staub wrote a rap.
He
the
wrote
other
a rap last
didn't
week. Look at him.
If you want to share it with the
Let's
people,
hear
you can
it.
share it with
Let's
the
hear
people.
it. Let's hear it.
All right, hey, how about
Just
this?
right.
How
I
about
know,
this?
right.
Let's hear your number 1. I bet it's Eminem.
There's
Let's hear
no-
your number 1.
Number 1? Ooh, that's tough. Actually.
Bro, you can't sleep on Eminem though.
No,
Ain't nobody gonna beat him in a rap
He's
battle.
he's one of the goats, bro.
I'll have to go with the old school. I'll have to go with Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Much love, man. Because that's where my top 5 is going to.
Let's go, T. I don't even know, man.
Bro,
I don't even know
we're
why.
going to talk about the 5 best rappers I'm talking about all the time. Number 5 is Eminem. I mean, he broke that barrier.
Yeah.
Being the first white dude to actually bring it.
Yeah.
Like, bring it. So my 5 goes to Eminem. Number 4, Drake. If we were talking about like ghost writers and all the credit he does deserve and maybe the credit he doesn't deserve, but if you can come out with that many hits, I mean, if he had a concert,
back for
he would
years.
have hits for 5 hours, just throwing them at you.
Yeah.
Since 2008, bro, he's the best ever.
I couldn't agree more. Number 3, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick and Drake are on my list too, but yeah.
Because when I listen to Kendrick Lamar, when I listen to guys like J. Cole, I'll give J. Cole an honorable mention. Those are headphone albums. You gotta sit there and just be like, yeah, And humble is it's that's for the general public. That's for the most of the population. But if you actually just listen to it, man, I mean that's some shit in there, man. And bro, 2 and 1, those spots are reserved. I don't care who. Those spots are reserved for Tupac and Biggie. All right.
Personally, like killing it right now, like career-wise, I think Bryson Tiller is on top right now. I feel as though. Like,
Number 1?
Number one, I would say Bryson Tiller.
I would say number 1 is right now. Number 1 rappers, they ain't gonna like it, bro. I think number 1 right now, making all the sales, just had a banger album of the year. I think Uzi's is number one right now.
I agree with that.
You can respect that.
Oh yeah.
Uzi's popping right
Yeah,
now.
Uzi. Yeah.
You listen to one track all the way down to the 14th track on the album. You go, Jesus Christ, bro! It took that long. I'm waiting for Astro World from Travis Scott. We've all been waiting for that. You want my list?
Bro, put it out.
I mean, Lil Dicky just put out a new album.
Who?
Lil Dicky.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
about to listen to that tonight.
He did Brain.
Oh.
Lyrically, man, those little Dickies up there with that.
Oh,
with
yeah.
anybody.
Mm.
You know.
He's like number 2 for me.
Have you seen him play basketball? Jesus.
He ball?
He balls like he's just. Oh my God, it's insane.
2 Chainz played for Maryland, didn't he? I think he had a 4.0 in college too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Stanford, yeah.
He went to Stanford? I thought he went to Maryland.
He went
What?
somewhere big.
Yeah.
He's from
somewhere.
College Park. He's from College Park.
Yeah.
All right, my list. Number 5. Number 5, Travis Scott. Every time. Virgin of Trap Singing Night, I think might be my favorite album of all time. Rashawn put me onto that. It was tough. That's all I need to say.
What up, bro?
That's my number 5. Number 4. I'm thinking. Yeah, number 4, Kanye.
Bro, I was literally about to listen. If
If you could
Top
have had a
10.
top 6.
yeah, we can do top 6. I was gonna say easy.
I've
Like,
been listening to Kanye since I even started listening to music, man. Probably Through the Wire, Graduation.
graduation, man, and a lot of people's like
That's so good.
after those early Kanye was like a more sane, respectable. You could listen, and
Bro,
then
him and Jay was just
and then when he
best
turned,
duo.
man, that shit was fire.
Dark.
All of it.
Dark.
Yeah.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was tough.
That album, you could play that
That album
album
was
at
so
a
good.
you could play that album
At
at
a
a
wedding?
wedding, at a Christmas party,
You play that
at a
joint.
funeral, yeah, at a birthday party. I mean, bro, that you could adapt that album to anything.
Number 3, Kendrick Lamar. When I was in high school, The Art of Peer Pressure was such a good song
Yeah, I've heard
to
it.
go along with that. It's just not even this like it's a banger. I wouldn't play that at a funeral, at a party. I wouldn't play it. That's headphone music. That's for you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just listening to that. Just hearing about how he grew up in Compton was just so incredible. I mean, you just got to do your thing, man, if you want to survive. So Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City were just bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Aubrey Graham, Drizzy, Drake, of course. You've already. I mean, how many times we got to talk about him, bro? He knows he's the guy.
We know his work.
Yeah,
He's bona fide.
we're familiar. Number 1. Damn. Number 1. The Weeknd.
Wow.
Yep. So inspiring. Gets me through a lot of dark shit by myself. When I'm in the bathtub crying, that gets me right through it, bro. I just gotta listen to it, blaring. It don't matter. Don't matter what state I'm in. I'm cool. That's number 1.
That's good, man. And dude, the art of music is a beautiful thing, and it'll never die. I mean, there's gonna be a million more Kdots, and there's gonna be a million more 222s, but it's about what you guys do with your destiny.
Yeah.
And if people hate on you, fuck them,
Let him hate.
because at the end of the day, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
As long if you're determined, you're gonna get it. All right.
That goes for everything. Anything, how hard you work in, you're gonna get out of. You know.
Yeah.
If you're, I mean, what's a good analogy for that? It don't matter what you do. If you want to work at a driving range, I mean, it doesn't matter. You just keep working hard. You get up to the manager spot.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
McDonald's, Pat's getting up to that manager, isn't it?
Oh, we're throwing shade out here.
No, but you know what I mean, man. I mean, Drake was in that wheelchair on Degrassi, bro, back in the day, man. How many-
Nigga.
Just got shot. You know, I mean, what was Kendrick thinking when he was 12 years old, or something, bro?
Exactly.
Just trying to get some, jelly for his peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, man. But that's great, man. Listen, I'm always on your side. We will, if you could let me get on the track once, just
Let's
feature
get
me.
Will on the
once.
track.
I'm trying to hear this single.
Bro, if I can find that, I swear to God, I'll pull it out for you. Will, what's up, man? Let the drop it on us, bro. We've been waiting.
I'm a writer. I can't.
Ethan, who's your number 1?
He's my number 1.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney.
Jason Aldean.
I do not listen to country. I probably do listen to more rap.
Christian Stapleton. Yeah, fuck me.
He has a good song, bro.
He
Is that
does.
Tennessee Whiskey song?
Tennessee Whiskey.
That's such a good song, man.
Frank, Frank is up there for me, man.
Is he?
I got like Frank records, man.
Love it, bro.
Yeah.
You're old school though. You're like 30.
Oh, damn. What's that? Can we get that current events panel?
Yeah, dude, bro. Real shit.
Bro,
I was just gonna say I was gonna current
We're
events.
gonna listen. We got this thing. We're gonna pull out all the hot topics, all the things that's been happening, and we're just.
If
gonna
you like
do a
it, we'll
quick
say
comment.
we'll talk about it. If not, we'll say swipe left. Get this out of here. Let's talk first, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers are looking like a real football team again. What, 5-2, right?
5-2, stairway to 7, Super Bowl champs this year.
Stairway.
This is the best they've looked all year.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best they've looked all year. You guys watch football?
Yeah.
Honestly, no, I do not.
All you do is make music and fuck bitches, really?
Good one, man.
A little less of a the second one. I mean, who am I talking?
He's still a nice guy. Don't worry. Nah, man, but man, I'm a dire Pittsburgh Steelers
That Chiefs
fan.
win, like, proved to me, like, you know, we almost lose to the Browns. We lose to the Bears. You know, got murdered by the Jags. They're having a good year. Put that aside.
Yeah.
But to whoop the Chiefs, and we'll top it off with, we'll stay consistent another week and beat the Bengals handedly. I mean, we had a little struggle. They're professionals. What can you do? We got the win.
I know we got to win, and I think in a football power index we're 4th now. I mean, so
There's nothing to argue with that. 5-2, just keep things moving.
As long as the
Keep that same vibe in the locker room.
yeah.
You know,
As long as we don't run into the Patriots first or second round.
no, we have the Patriots at December. What's
I'm
the
talking
date of
about-
that? December 17, 19. We'll figure it out then.
What's the Steelers schedule?
Bro,
What's
put
that
the
talk?
Steelers against the Patriots this year. I like our chances.
Right now, absolutely, I think.
I like
we
our
can
chances. I'd like if we played them next week.
Right, bro, we're playing good.
2 wins in a row. I don't want to cut that
Yeah.
out.
Bro, on the bubble, Martavius Bryant wants out of Pittsburgh.
Oh, he's throwing shade, man.
He's
You
mad
see that?
Yeah, he's mad that Juju Schuster-Smith is getting more touches than him.
December 17th, they play the Patriots.
All right, man. Mark your count.
They play at Texas.
I wanted something to talk about though. It's gonna find some facts for us. Okay,
For-
just for every or just.
I'll say I have current events pulled up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait,
pull
but
them
wait.
up.
Let me start with something real quick. You guys hear about this Harvey Weinstein case?
No.
All right, so you know how you're watching a movie, right? You see Universal Pictures, Blumhouse for the horror movies. You see like MGM, right? People who produce these things. There's one called Miramax, and it's very good. And you've seen it 100 million times.
Yeah.
This man Harvey Weinstein is a billionaire. He's like the owner of that, right?
Oh, that's who he is.
This is who he is, right? Listen, so he's getting caught for this scandal of thousands of bitches rubbing on their shoulders for a part, taking them in the back room. Let me just talk for you for a second. Taking them to the house, a hotel. He's just getting caught with this. You want to bring up some articles on it? But this is just getting out. It's just, and he has so much money that he's paying some of these girls $100,000 not to say a word. Some of these girls don't want to say a word because they like that movie role. They got that paycheck
Yeah.
just for doing just something, you know,
I
something
mean,
disgusting
how
to them.
many women can you...
I just wanted to see what you guys thought.
Damn, how many?
Oh, 100% again.
I mean, maybe some of it might not be true. That's how many women are coming out on this dude.
To
But-
check, you know.
Bro, yeah, but...
he's been doing this since like the 90s.
Well, it's not
man.
just girls, it's guys too. Like you did with Quentin Tarantino.
That's what I
What?
heard. That is what I heard.
No way.
Yeah.
Molly Ringwald.
Can you read the article for us?
He did it.
I'm just looking at people.
Quentin
It's just
Tarantino.
pictures
Is that
right now.
weird?
Yeah.
Bangers.
Quentin Tarantino's gay.
He batted around Quentin Tarantino?
Oh.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen?
Come on, man. You're ruining
No
my childhood
way.
right now.
Oh my goodness. What in the
Oh,
Emma
man.
Thompson.
Who?
Emma Thompson.
She's old.
yeah, she's-
Ryan Gosling.
No,
No.
shut the hell up. That ain't true.
You're talking out
No,
your ass,
no,
Will.
it's not. I
Julia
don't-
Roberts.
She looks like a horse, dude.
I can
She's
see
cute
it
though,
though.
bro.
Bro, did Ryan Gosling come out and said, yeah, he
Kate
fucked me.
Beckinsale.
Was she in the old Batman movie?
Her?
Wasn't she? Is that her?
No.
No, that's Kate. Oh, what's it?
Wild.
Oh, with a B. Basic, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. But okay, so can we get like an article of like
Ugly
what's
people.
happening right now with him?
Tom Hanks.
You're lying, bro.
No.
This,
No, this is.
Tom
let me
Hanks.
see. Bring it to
No.
you.
You're on drugs, bro.
I'm on drugs.
When you say, yo, Tom, just want to play with you a little bit. I'll
make-
get your Forrest Gump, all right? They're like, what? No way, bro. No way, I'm not going to believe that.
What do you guys think, man? I want to hear. I want to hear this article.
I don't even know the details, so this is just very shocking to me. So, but I've been seeing.
You never heard about this, Terrell?
I did. I've been seeing it on the CNN and all that stuff, but I didn't know the details of what it, all they said is he went to some type of therapy or something.
There's a gallery of like 60.
Wow, she's beautiful. That's the black girl from she. What movie did she play in, man? Lupita Nyong'o.
It says Zelda Perkins, who worked as Weinstein's assistant in Miramax's London office, claims in a new interview with Financial Times that her boss sexually harassed her and assaulted her female colleague, leading them to a settlement, a strict NDA. Dozens of women have come forward in recent weeks with claims against Harvey Weinstein, accusing the veteran film mogul of sexual assault, harassment, misconduct, and rape. Many of these stories carry the same details, from hotel rooms and manipulative behavior to intimidation tactics and aggressive cover-ups, while provoking the same questions: how much did his assistants know? How tightly wound were their non-disclosure agreements, and where are they now? So you gotta think these women are going to bed every night thinking, this is so embarrassing. But what if it's so embarrassing it gets out? You know, that could ruin people like Ryan Gosling's career.
I know. That's why. Did he come out and say that?
Or
somebody knew.
Well,
or he had a ledger.
Well, no, what happened was, he does all these things to these people. He said one thing to one girl, and she's probably like, no. And then she probably got out of there,
Yeah.
And she said, no, I'm just not going to take the part. You're crazy. And he's probably, oh, no, I'm just joking, man.
I could never. Like, if you take pussy, that's... Okay. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. I mean, yeah.
Would you even want to at that point? Like, it's sick.
Yeah.
Let's get another.
Let's fire him off.
That was a swipe right there. That was a good one.
To inspire young communists, China turns to Red Army schools.
Like the Red Dawn?
No, Red Army, like old Russian military.
Like Soviet Union
era stuff, right there.
That's scary.
So that's coming back?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
that's gonna be...
in order to inspire younger generation, that's what China's trying to do.
That was literally
They're not playing no more,
closest
son.
call we've ever had.
What?
It's literally the closest call we've ever had, and it might be like a thing again.
Dude.
They want to be a thing, apparently.
Yeah,
Let's get another one.
We might take the L with China.
Mogadishu bombing.
Who?
Mogadishu bombing.
I don't know where that is.
It's a city.
It's a city from Black Hawk Down. That mission from Mogadishu's been having more terrorist attacks lately. More suicide bombings. Like they had like 200 in the last like 2 months or something.
Are we gonna get affiliated with that or hell no?
We are. Yeah.
Should the United States celebrate Columbus Day?
No.
This is a good one. This man accidentally found us. Someone was gonna, if it wasn't hit Columbus, it was gonna be somebody else because we have this thing called North America,
We were already found.
Central America, and South America.
Someone already found us before Columbus. Amerigo Vespucci.
If they killed him, they said no.
Yeah, they said.
You gonna take this L, son. That's how they did back then.
Man, why? Like, how are you gonna get credit and be celebrated for something that you stumbled on? Like,
I think
you
he was
tripped
trying
over
to
a
find.
rock.
Was he trying to find India?
Yeah, he's trying to find India,
Yeah.
and this is what they will never tell you in school. Completely off topic, but in social studies books now, you know what they refer slaves as? Contracted laborers. Contracted laborers, like they're agreeing, like they agreed.
They don't sign a contract.
They can't,
You know what I'm saying?
they can't even read or write. Like, how do they...
Yeah.
They stuffed them in boats like fucking sardines and just shipped them. No, you shouldn't. We shouldn't celebrate Columbus Day.
Next.
The Pentagon briefing was a striking change from the public response to the Trump administration about the soldiers that were killed in.
Speaking of Trump, you know what Trump's trying to do? There's
That's what Hillary was trying to go.
there is hundreds of unopened documents about the JFK shooting that America somehow kept closed. All these presidents kept it closed. Trump's trying to open it up and see what's going on, see if this is really a conspiracy.
I don't know if that's safe to disclose.
I kind of like it.
Of course you'd want to
I want
know.
to read it.
But man, what kind of chaos would that be if they found out like that was a conspiracy for real?
Yeah.
Damn. Whatever. Bring her on. Let's have her sport some First Victory Films gear, man, in here. What's next, Will?
Let me get something next.
North Korea warns nuclear war may break out at any moment.
They're talking out their
Oh,
ass.
fuck, yeah.
That's like that fucking kid at lunch that won't shut the fuck up. And they're just like, bro, you're not gonna do nothing about nothing. I mean, what?
Oh, town bans tossing of candy in parades because kids might get hurt.
That's dumb.
Oversensitive.
It's
Left
not a
away.
parade without candy.
Left
That's
way.
like-
Senators have to take Trump seriously about with North Korea World War III.
Yo, Terrell, I watched Happy Death Day again.
It was great,
Me and my
wasn't
girl-
it?
me and my girl
Did
watched
you-
it.
Did you guys
Like,
see
watch
that,
it
man?
I'm
No.
gonna go see it.
What?
I haven't seen it yet.
Take your girl out to the movies. Go see Death Day, bro. It was funny and it was like kind of scary too.
Man, those
That one I would.
School bans cartwheels because
that one
kids
girl
might
like
get hurt.
Lori's plan of the
Huh?
cupcake was
School
so
bans
lame.
cartwheels
Cat-
because kids might get hurt.
Cat was, we don't eat cupcakes.
No.
Bro.
What was it, Will?
School bans cartwheels because kids might get hurt.
It's not. No.
Man, it's 2017.
That's like them taking dodgeball out of school, man.
Yeah. Why are you being so soft?
I know, Kdot. I know you got an arm. Okay.
California considering ban of gas-powered cars.
I can dispute that.
Electric cars like Tesla and a lot of companies are coming out with nice ones. Justin Bieber has a chrome electric car. It's really nice, but like to extract all that stuff to get it is like the same.
Process of
It has the
Fracking.
same mechanical equipment that we have in cell phones, and we get that shit from the Congo and Africa, and they're contracted laborers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they're working because they're getting benefits too.
they get health and dental care. Is it better? I guess if they've been doing it forever, then just let it be. I don't know how's that sound, but if we're gonna eliminate millions of pollution across the country, then
It's not
let
even
electric
like
cars go.
pollution, bro. They get like the gas.
But these cars are getting so hot, like in the summer and stuff, they're blown up.
The oil and gas market is so much money in it. There's no way
Gas
that they would
is
allow that
expensive.
to happen. No way. I don't know what the price of oil is, but
Considering we're controlled by the petrodollar, like too, like
Yeah.
we're like there's no way. Like money is oil. It always has. It has been for like the past like decade. Like it's not going away either. It's just getting more and more expensive.
what's your major, bro? Are you a business guy?
No, I'm an art major.
Oh, what the fuck am I thinking?
What's your major?
Killing it.
Political
I know, bro.
science,
You see
political and criminal justice.
That's what mine was in freshman year. I changed it.
That's all economics right there. Some boring stuff.
Troy, what is your major?
My major is accounting, and I regret it.
What?
It's boring and it's dry.
You seem like you'd be a communications major.
Exactly, bro. I wish I could go back to 3
Freshman
years
year?
ago self and say,
Are you
hey,
gonna be here next year?
it's
'Cause, I mean,
we can
what are
have
you
that
gonna do
talk
with
if you
this, man?
want. We
Yeah, let's talk. Let's have this talk. Right now? Right now? We're gonna have this.
no, we'll have that for a different week. But even that might be as soon as next semester, dude. But we'll have that talk for a different week,
Different show.
different show.
Mr. Staub's coming on next week. His father. Should we have that talk then?
Yeah, absolutely, that's great. Yes,
Next
and have
week.
your rap ready, damn it.
I'm a writer. I can't rap.
Has
My
has
2.0,
has he
yeah.
I'm
seen?
honestly probably just gonna read something I wrote today anyway.
Yeah.
If you read, that's fine.
We're gonna give you guys your little window. Okay, I want to hear it. Like I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You want to start it up right now?
Let's fire it up right now. This is the first. Oh wait, this would be your second live performance.
No, I've actually performed 10 times.
Holy wow, really?
Yeah.
Man, this is guy's real deal, man. Give them your social media one more time to both of you. See if they forgot.
My Instagram's at RollyArt, ROLYART_23. And then my Twitter handle is at Trailer06. My SoundCloud link's in both of my bios.
My Instagram is at _222. 2 in all caps, and then 22. My link to my SoundCloud is under the bio of my Instagram. That's where I do everything. So yeah.
Good. All right. I mean, you're an artist. This is what, you know, the people want to.
It's gonna be huge someday too. So I mean, you know, whenever 5 years down the road, I still got this banging podcast. You boys gonna come on again?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. You might have too much money by then. You might forget about old B. Howe and T. Fields. we're in the dust.
Where'd you get those glasses at, bro?
Amazon.
For real?
Yeah.
Those are dope. I like that. I need to get some. I need some ice, man. I'm the only black dude on campus that don't got ice of any sort.
I thought you had a necklace.
I did, bro, and it's gone, bro.
People just snatch
I got my shit snatched like Yo Gotti.
Oh, man. You did chain snatch, didn't you?
All right, man. So what? You guys, you want to just give us a maybe it's a little bit off the top. I don't think anybody here can beatbox, but like just give us a little taste of what 222 is.
I can pull up. I mean, like, I'm not
What's
a freestyle.
What's
I
the?
can-
Give
yeah,
us
freestyle.
the verse of your song, the one that you performed at the talent show.
Oh, all right. Okay, it was like something. I can't remember like how I started it off. It was so far. It was like switching tones now, switching phones now.
Yeah.
Wearing gold now, switching tones now.
Mhm.
Always up now. I'm never home now. Yeah. Never trust them when they say they on now.
Yeah.
Bro, and he had the whole crowd was just like
Were they?
feeling it,
You
and he
there?
had this logo, bro, and the logo is, bro. I mean, it's a great visual. It was awesome, bro. It was awesome. Kdot, man, this is for the honeys.
You have the floor. For all
This is
the
for the
women.
honeys. You do whatever you want.
Do whatever I want. My first single, this was the hook. It was like, someday I'ma be on TV. Maybe you gonna see me. Look, I made it. I strive to be the greatest. Never lose control, cause I'm on a roll. Ain't no stopping me. You already know.
Yo,
True,
that,
you already know, son.
You already know.
that'd be cool, bro. For me, that could
Man,
like,
what was Terrell's, bro?
bro. Man,
Come
let
on.
me try to remember this, man.
Is it too wild?
It actually might be too explicit. It might
You
be
gonna tell me in
too.
my ear?
Bro, can I tell you that joke? Can you say
Is it bad?
It's awful.
It's not the Boston. It's not the Boston. What is it?
No, it's the San Diego.
No, we can't say that joke. We
You
cannot.
see his eyes? He was just like, oh shit.
I just heard that.
No, we can't. No.
I never, bro. When we go off air, I'm going to say this shit. It's funny, hilarious.
You want to end it there?
We'll end it there, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Is that your first podcast? First interview?
Yeah.
No, that's not my first interview.
You just got
It's too
beat.
fucking big for us, bro.
He just got BET at his door and shit.
Kiki Palmer saying we're 222 coming.
When you gonna get that joint on Spotify?
I don't know. I've always I didn't want to mess with Spotify. Apple Music, yes, at some point. Like when I'm trying to find a manager. I'm trying to actually get enough money to go out and fly out west and actually have a manager, actually play shows and actually go on tour. And so I mean, if any source of promotion is available, that's what I'm looking for, because I'm not really gonna mess with SoundCloud forever, because I have to go to profit, of course, after I make music.
Can't put this shit out for free.
Yeah. And so all the mixtapes serve as the demo for that manager, whoever may see or find me
Yeah.
and want to do some work.
I would strongly suggest that when Clarion does that summer bash or summer fest or whatever it is, they have.
Where at?
Dude, remember last year?
Campus Fest.
Campus Fest, right? I mean, even BSU
Yeah,
gave
we had
Jimmy
Nelly
Wapo
last year.
10, 15 grand to come here and perform. They performed for 5-10 minutes, but they had a lot of guys doing before
doing their own
apps.
thing.
Right. So, talk to BSU, talk to UAB, the University Activities Board, the both of you,
Yeah.
and maybe you guys can get some stage time in front of everybody, where everybody's congregated, so they know who Kdot and 222 is.
Put it this way, that's 100 people watching. Say this number. This number could be false. That's 100 people watching. They like it. It's on their social media. That's at another 10,000 people,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
they share it.
We'll grow.
Networking, then.
Yeah.
Get it together. Thank you. Pleasure.
You ready to host this? You ready? Yeah. Yeah, the Getting Intimate podcast is brought to you by First Victory Films. Yours truly. Finish it off, T.
Get your hats.
Finish that bitch off.
www.firstvictoryfilms.com.